And Coach, just talking about the past weekend where Stephen F. Austin, of course, a tough opponent. You were able to hang in there for the first half, and then, of course, with Houston Baptist on Saturday. Just talking about kind of how everything progressed a little bit, and what do you think went wrong offensively for you guys in the stretch in the first half?
Oh, man, it's a tale of two halves again. I think you said it perfectly. At Stephen F. Austin, we played into a 6-point first half, and then we go to Houston Baptist and only scored 13 points in a half, and that's been our Achilles heels for these last few games, is being consistent and playing two halves. I really, after looking at the film, we just didn't capitalize on the second chance opportunities that we received at Houston Baptist. I calculated 16 points that we missed out on between missed layups and right around the basket in the paint area in the first half. So we have to capitalize on those opportunities. We're doing a good job of crashing the boards. We're doing a good job of getting the shot that we like to get, but we're not knocking them down. We got to knock those shots down when we're given those opportunities.
And you mentioned about transition defense being the key against Houston Baptist as well. And just talking about that, they seem to run the floor pretty well.
Yeah, we did a little bit better job in that area, and of course they pushed the ball, and we matched up pretty well. We lost again a couple of assignments, and when you have specific people that will hurt you in transition, you have to know where they are at all times. And again, that just boils down to communication out there on the floor. And as soon as we can all communicate while we're out there, whether it's on the defense or the offensive end, we have better results.
And what you could take also from this weekend, a couple of positives to take, is you asked Jewel to run the point at times throughout games, but she's stepping up as more of a scorer that we've seen at points of last year as well, and that's kind of carried over in the last 4 games, and she seems to be growing in confidence and getting some of that confidence back that she had around this time last season.
Jewel is a scorer. The truth of the matter is she's playing backup PG, but she is a scorer, and usually when I put her in the game, I'm looking to pick up the tempo. The tempo of the game changes when Jewel's at the point, because she's one who's going to push the ball up the floor. And as I've told the girls in practice, there's no way that she can be in front of you with the ball. That's how fast she is pushing the ball up the floor. That she's pushing it up and the wings are behind her. So the tempo of the game changes drastically, when she is in the game. And at the same time, she is a scorer. She's naturally a shooting guard. So I will call plays that will put her in a position to where she's still able to score, even though she's running the point. And she's doing a good job of realizing where it is that she can score. And when I do call those plays, of taking advantage for it and getting to the rim and getting us some buckets.
The mid-range game has been working out pretty well for her, especially in the last few games. And just that diversity that you look for as the conference season continues.
She's working on it. What you see Jewel doing out on the court is what Jewel does when everybody else leaves the gym. She's one that will consistently stay and work on her game, whether it's her ball handling, whether it's her mid-range shot, whether it's improving her long shot. She puts the time in to get better. And I think what we've been seeing out there on the court is just a result of extra. You can get out there on the floor and you can do some things, and then when you get in the gym and put that extra time in, it looks a little bit better when you get down. She's becoming more consistent with it, and I think that consistency is because she's been working on it.
And we talked about the tough opening conference stretch for you guys, playing some of the best post-guard combinations, and maybe it gives it a little bit more confidence coming into tonight against Central Arkansas to start the week against a team that's really struggled to find their scoring prowess.
Yes. I think the thing that gives us the most confidence, to be honest, is that we're back home. And it's just great whenever we can play in the Lakefront Arena and sleep in our own beds and not have the 8-9 hour bus trips, and be able to play in front of our friends, and be able to play on the practice floor where we practice all the time. I think that's what gives us the most confidence. Besides that, I still think that UCA, even though they have a little change in their dynamic this year, they're still going to come out and give us the best basketball that they can give. Coach Russian is very competitive, and she's going to do whatever she has to do to get them up to be ready to play this game on tonight. So we might not see the best guard post combo in this game, but I still think we're going to see a great effort from Central Arkansas.
And Coach Rushing, the coach you're very familiar with, he faced her while she was at Delta State as well. And defensively, her teams usually seem to be pretty strong as well, and that's the case this year. What do you think makes her team so strong defensively?
I think they feed off of her energy. I mean, she's an intense coach, and I think that the team feeds off of what she brings every day. And I don't think tonight's going to be any different. I think they're going to, throw in mixes of the defense from man to zone. And I even think that they're going to come out and try to press us in their 1-2-2 press. So I think they feed off of her energy, and I just think they try to make things happen on the defensive end when things not working for them offensively. So I think they're going to depend upon that a little bit to help them out.
And it's a home week for you guys, and of course it's going to cap off Saturday with homecoming here against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. And just a little bit about the Islanders.
Just excited to be home. The homecoming festivities have already begun. Actually about to head out to a pep rally in a few minutes, so I'm going to pump up tonight's game, but also looking forward to Saturday's game. And anytime that we can get the alumni, the friends, the family back on campus and get them involved in what we're doing around here, it's a great opportunity. So I'm looking forward to meeting the homecoming court, going do the little cheers with the cheerleaders in a little bit, but then being able to culminate that with a nice game versus Texas A&M on this Saturday with a doubleheader with the men's basketball team. So looking forward to all the activities that they have planned this week, and just want to finish off with a great game on Saturday.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Here we go.